Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, we will bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Ralph Hasenhuttl will be the coach of Southampton. But now come aside from media sets because they talk about the match where Arsenal will play against them tomorrow for their own home, for the Saints Stadium. So Baba can say on a good day, say if they catch Arsenal, say they go beat Arsenal, say they know how good then they. And don't forget, say last season when we meet these people, all the fights for the Champions League, then beat us. I think it was 1-0 you get. So many people they believe say then get everything what it takes to beat us for their home. And don't say this match will be a very, very strong encounter. I see people like Brighton, see people like Southampton, see people like Newcastle. These are some of the guys who beat us last season, and I dey pray Moku meet them now because we they know say Kaki no be like everything don't change again. We no be Arsenal of the old. This Old Testament is passing away. Now New Testament today now they knock anybody. Sha you get. So now what would they expect? If we jam them, I want to see how we go play. And don't forget that there's a statistics where they show say Southampton are the youngest team in the EPL. Arsenal is also the second youngest team in the EPL. So in this encounter, you will see the two youngest teams in the EPL that are playing good football because two of us they play Santo, counter long ball. Now for grounder, tiki taka, and two of us they play. So at the end of the day, we'll see how the match could be, who will be victorious. This is why we say that coach don't make months. When they go be like Bodo Glimt's coach, that net will not sin because they make man say they don't understand how Arsenal they play. Last time they can't play defensive. So we'll see how everything will turn up here. Alright, one of our senior man for this our community, what they call Santos Onyeneke. So Baba send us 5k. Some of they push the ministry. Go forward. Just tell me, say, Sachu, send me your hazard because I support your show, man, show you love. So senior man, anywhere they see money to support our show, may God replenish your pockets in Jesus' name and inshallah. Bye bye, get out. Thanks. Then away from that, so Granny Xhaka don't come aside for media setting where they ask him about where Arsenal dey for the table with the first and what will be our expectations for the season. So Baba can talk say for the now, our major expectation and we could make sure so we dey top of the league till when the World Cup break will come. And that's about I think November 13, then they will do break, then they'll go and join their countries. Those who go play World Cup, then we'll come back when the league will resume by Boxing Day, December 26th. Then by then we'll go still there for the top of the table, and it is very much possible because we are 4 points ahead of second place Man City. So for this match, they play next and play Southampton, play Nottingham Forest, play Chelsea and Wolves. So for those 4 matches, there's a possibility so if we win all of them. There's a possibility to say the worst case scenario with me at this see as I look at like this now. I see us winning 3 and maybe drawing that Chelsea match. That's the worst case scenario. Then the best case scenario with me I see for that thing that to win all 4. It is doable. Will they take on one game at a time again? The first 2 on paper they'll be shit packer because then they 18 and 19 for table. But you know say when match starts, they say different team. Southampton last season they don't lose their last 6 matches. Come beat us. After they beat us, the remaining matches to the end of the season, they collect just 1 point. That's about 5 or 6 games again. When you know how it be, these people don't see us like this. They'll call it be like say they be Okogan. Let's meet here. She be on Sunday. Gabriel Magalhaes don't sign new long-term contracts for Arsenal. So Baba will stay till 2027. So they're going to interview and say, how do you feel for signing this entire long contract? So Baba Kanto saying they're very, very happy to still stay for this Arsenal. So when they give him the contract, he knows to think and twice because him no say this is the best place to stay. We are the rave of the moment. You get that is why he signed it in. Say this place now in home, and he wants to stay here for many years to come. That's why he signed this contract. So I believe say people like Saliba, Martinelli, Bukayo Saka, so they will look Magalhaes say, okay, this guy don't sign to 2027. Or Yamoko emulate them. Boku do like Yamoko himself sign a lengthy contract. So that will be our prayer moving forward. And also some group of people will vex say, hey, this guy they make too much errors, but I'm not afraid. The guy that is money, okay, say don't big go, they learn on the job you get. It still needs more. The more they play, will get more and more experience. So you're free, but just congratulate them for signing a lengthy contract. Even our senior man, what they call Michael Rickards, don't come outside. When they talk, the reason why you feel say Man City get edge over Arsenal. So Baba can they explain say the way Man City squad they set up and the way Arsenal squad they set up. Say the difference now for the squad depth gets. So Baba can they talk say Man City can lose some players, and at the end of the day they will still play the same way. But Arsenal can lose some players and they may never play the same way. That's why when they talk about squad depth, don't be say you don't get the numbers, so you don't get the team numbers to get that squad depth. But when we look about the quality of the depth of that squad, the quality of those waiting for bench, if you comot Erling Haaland, the person go enter next. Is he as good? Is he as dangerous? They get a Julian Alvarez, we go see enter play well. If you come out a Mahrez, do you still have a senior man that can take? If you come out a Gundogan, do you see? If you come out no, they call different Kevin De Bruyne, do you have somebody that can replace him? But for Arsenal, if you come out Gabriel Jesus, you have somebody of equal quality that can replace him. If you remove a Martinelli, if you remove a Thomas Partey, if you remove a Bukayo Saka, you have somebody of adequate quality cover that can cover him. That's $1 million question. Another of our senior man, what they call Chikatex surprised me yesterday. Baba just said, "CHUKS, send me your hazard, make I do something for you." Baba just sent me 3K. And yesterday self na him birthday, even though we don't know on time, I'm still post am to make everybody pray for us. So senior man, anywhere where they see money, they bless us, they support our show. May God replenish your pocket in Jesus' name and inshallah. Amen. I also say you enjoy your rice and chicken yesterday. Thanks for the cake, Sha. Alright, talking about squad depth, you go see say I don't pull out one image what I see for online, you get, but then at Sky Sport I even see that itself. So they're going to talk about Arsenal squad depth. The players, all their names and position, they plenty, so I don't know if they mention everybody, but I just put on the screen. So if you watch the screen, you go see say almost for every position we get players. So if you play like plenty plays, like 3 players for one position, 2 players, 3 players for one position. And the reason we are able to do something like this is because Arteta open eye, go markets, go find players who get versatility, players who get very versatile, people who play more than one position. That is how we take to manage our own squad depth. Not be say we get plenty players like that. We have a limited number of players, but those players, they can play in multiple positions. That is our own saving grace. Unlike Man City, we say they get specialists in each position, like 2 or 3. See them buy Akanji. I don't just give that Akanji example because this Pep Guardiola, I don't understand this coaching. With all the centre backs we get, they still go buy Manuel Akanji again. Ake still there, Laporte still there, John Stones still there. They still get many people. Yeah, this. I just like the guy, the way the man they think, like money dey share, money no be their problem. Ruud van Nistelrooy will be the coach of PSV. Himself don't come outside and lend him voice to the issue of who go carry league for EPL, who no go carry league. You know, say this guy now one of the former strikers for Manchester United. So he don't retire, now in the coach PSV. So Baba can talk say Arsenal go ever deny say they no be top title contenders, and no one win title. But the fact still remains that if you play your first 10 games in the EPL and you win 9, automatically you are a contender. It means you are not an easy fish to fry, you get. So whether Arsenal like it or yes, they are title contenders. But the problem now is whether the youths where they get, because they have one of the youngest team in the league, whether the youths can help them win the league and go the entire haul of the Premier League, because the Premier League is not a sprint, it is a marathon. So now we see Baba they explain, because they just they talk, because instead don't win titles for EPL before now, so you can they explain say now like this is the so well at the end of the day, what in they talk, there's still an atom of truth, because when you win 9 games out of 10, you are making a statement. When you win 13 games out of 14, you are making a statement. People are going to talk about you, and they're not going to talk about you in the cadre of Europa League and the rest. They'll talk about you in the put you in one pedestal, EPL pedestal, title contending pedestal. That is where then they put Arsenal right now, and deservedly so. So me, I did very happy to say everybody they talk about Arsenal because we are the rave of the moment. Now we didn't knock anybody. People are scared of us, and they know when they come to our home, they either lose or lose. There's no option. If you come to the Emirates, it's either you are losing or you are losing. You get no other option for you. So that's it just be. Our Calcio Mercato self don't come aside. They be one of our monitoring spirits. So they're going to tell us about Weston McKennie and Sambi Lokonga. So they're going to let us know say Juventus the reason Arsenal say we could do a swap deal. So we could give una Weston McKennie. They make una give us Sambi Lokonga. Now whether Arsenal go accept this proposal, now waiting me I never know. But they don't put that offer on the table. Some people they of the opinion say Sambi Lokonga needs to go out on loan. That is not good enough. It's not deputizing enough for Thomas Partey. If Thomas Partey there for the squad, everybody go see that quality. If Thomas Partey don't come out, go see the drop in quality. Now, what about Weston McKennie? This guy was playing for FC Dallas not too long ago. He can't go Juventus. He played very well, but now they're surplus the requirements in Juventus. They're going to look for where they go throw away. I remember when Juve they look for where they go throw away Otomelo. Now so too many midfielders don't did there again. Imagine Paulo Dybala still come out. they don't get players aplenty. Even they know they even they play where they are struggling. So for me, I don't know what to think. Let me know in the comment section. Should we be going for a Weston McKennie or should we be keeping our Sambi Lokonga? Let me know. For the media setting ahead of the match where they go play on Sunday against Southampton. So for the press conference, Mikel Arteta will be Arsenal manager. Come outside when they talk about Bukayo Saka. They give us injury updates. Even Martinelli said. So for Saka, he can talk say Saka don't do okay. So maybe nobody fear anything. You get. So he don't do okay. He will be fit for Sunday. He's going to play on Sunday. So if you one of those with the fear, say whether our star boy don't get injured, just remove your mind. He's going to play. Therefore Martinelli, say Martinelli they feel pain in the past some days ago. Then the day before we played PSV, that's on Wednesday, Martinelli was feeling very, very fine and tell him say coachy I'm ready to go, and the physios can certify him say he's good to go. That is why the match he can play second half. You get about that second half, you saw him running up and down, he felt no pain, he was enjoying his game. So these guys they'll be ready, fit and ready for the match against Southampton. The Saints, the Holy Saints are going to go there and let them know why we are top of the league. We are not there by mistake. You get, it's not a fluke. We did there by hard work. So when we get there, we'll give them a normal promo. 3-4, 3-0, 4-0. We'll put it for them. Maybe let them score 1-4-1. That's what me have seen, because it will be a very, very exciting encounter. The Saints, there are people who say they like to the attack. So all those teams say they come outside, they make the game they very, very sweet. So when we play, anything they see, they take. Also for the media setting, they ask Arteta say how intake assess our season so far. Like, what is your assessment of Arsenal season? Back on top, say we are playing very well, no doubt. It's obvious now. It's something that even the deaf can hear it and the audible, the blind can see it. Get so back on top, say for him now, saying they see Arsenal, say Arsenal gets a very, very high winning percentage. Our winning percentage is very, very high, and it is something that is very, very good. It makes sense to get. So he's happy with the way everything is going, that the team is playing very well. So the statistics don't lie. Winning 13 out of the 14 games, it shows you have a very, very high percentage to win. You get maybe like 80, 85, 90 percentage. So when we meet against Southampton, we are taking each game one at a time. So when we play against them, then we see how it goes. For the media setting, so they come see the interview Ruud van Nistelrooy will be this PSV manager. So Baba Kone talks for that match when they lose against Arsenal, it was because they couldn't handle Arsenal's press. Say our press they very, very high. I will be senior man for pressing now. Even Pep Guardiola don't already praise Gabriel Jesus, say this guy now be the senior. When you talk about a striker that knows how to press, Gabriel Jesus is number one. Once in the press, we don't do back, do Saka, oh yeah, do Martinelli, oh yeah, Odegaard, they feel me, they see me. All of them, the four of them, and then they control that press. As they go, then Xhaka and Partey go, they control the midfield pressing. So we will press as a team, and once we press as a team, you will put the opposition in one kind tight corner. Before they go, no, they go play long ball. You go collect the ball back. So now what will they do? If we check Liverpool, now what did they do? If we check Man City, now what did they do? If we check Leeds, now what did themselves they do? They press. Now that's in hard work, no be being so. So now so it just be. Our Martin Q himself don't come outside when they talk about the match we Arsenal play against Leeds. So Baba when they talk say one of the people who was supposed to give great accolades, who was supposed to praise highly, you get deservedly. That person name be Tomiyasu. So when you check that match, Tomiyasu make sure say Cody Gakpo no see ball play. He mark him out of the game. And many people know they really give this guy deserved accolades. Check against Liverpool. He single-handedly mark out Salah. So the 20 minutes to the game, Jurgen Klopp, guys come out Salah, say come out, you're having a bad game. Because of Tomiyasu, the guy can play right back, he can play left back, he can play anywhere across the back line. He can play centre back. He can even play defensive midfield if he trusts and put him there. This guy is the epitome of versatility. When you say somebody they very, very versatile, a player that you can be proud of, this guy at the court for her. The guy they very, very good, you get, and thank God we bought him. So I like the way Arteta they manage players now with their versatility. They make sure say players they get adequate rest, because games are coming thick and fast, and we don't need anybody to get injured or get burnt out by playing multiple games. So they know how to manage all these players, and as we go, I will report for the guys. I will talk about them. Oh, these guys just they give me joy. For those who don't know, Martin Odegaard don't win the Norwegian Professional League Kinexin Kendesprin Award of 2022. This award now honorary award where they give for footballers who don't improve or aid the development of football for Norway. You guys have been expecting go win. The name of the award long, so I don't even mention all of them. You know expecting go win. Now when we go play match for Bodo Glimt, now you just call and say, guy come we get award for you. Even at that call Scott and go there. They can't give her the award, present him at 23. He's the captain of Norway. He's the captain of Arsenal. He's playing splendid, amazing football. Like, come on, man. The guy just enjoy life. Just enjoy life the way life will go. Well, 9 times, that's what it be. 9 times. Almost see, get on that way, come scatter the media with Frank Lampard. Don't say they don't sack him for Aston Villa job. So Baba come and I can explain some kind of things where they happen for EPL. Where you know, like, I want to say why we say teams no they give manager time to develop, to grow, to turn a bad situation into a good situation. Baba can give example. He call Arteta, no be say no cap. You can't give example say special tuale for Arsenal hierarchy or then the Kronke you get. So then get out die and then be the real MVP. Say you remember some seasons ago where we say Arteta they do anyhow, we know they perform well. People were saying Arteta out, Arteta out. The hierarchy stood by Arteta, make sure say they understand the project, say this is the man for the job. And this same Arteta where they criticized not too long ago, he's still the person that is top of the league today. Everybody is singing his praises. But don't forget that some months ago, all of you pundits and everybody, you were castigating this guy. What changed? What changed was because the leaders, the leadership in the club, they trusted him. They allowed him to flourish. They gave him chance, gave him money to develop the squad and buy the players that will take him to where he wants to be. You may be where you are and not be happy with where you are, but you are not where you used to be and you know where you are going. As in the guy talk plenty, talk say it is high time leadership team, the board directors in clubs go to support their manager. Forget fans. Fans, they are ruled by their emotions. Fans can be saying Arteta out, CHUKS out, Lampard out, Conte out. But at the end of the day, the buck stops at the leadership table. Now we'll take the final decision. Say, see now they don't sack up. Me I got a feel for the guy. So therefore even left the guy. Even some of the players just for free this guy and give him some time he gets. See Leicester where they be like shit packer this season. They don't sack the manager. They never sack him because they know the things he has done in the past. They know his pedigree. They need to give him money to invest. You know, even buy plenty players. This is the things we are talking about. I just a pity for Lampard, but it is what it is. The nature of the game is hire and fire. If they hire you, they fire you tomorrow. So that's what it just be. So if you don't watch yesterday's show, check the top left corner of your screen. You'll see the thumbnail. Click on so that you'll get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So start signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day. That game out.